Come on in, Herb London. He is the president of the London Policy Research Centre. Well, Herb, I can see how President Trump will not like this.
He will not like it. I can assure you it will not get any approval from the Republicans. You cannot put in place 1 million+ new immigrants who will get amnesty in the United States.
Okay.
That is not on the cards. Keep in mind that when DACA was first introduced by President Obama, it did not include amnesty.
Right.
All he talked about at that time was getting a green card, giving people the opportunity to work, which made sense. But now we're talking about something very different. The Democrats obviously want to push the president into a position that is untenable. It is not going to be bought by the Republicans.
But the Republicans, some in the Republican Party, and certainly the president, they're going to counter this.
Yes.
Probably by saying, no, we want the $25 billion up front and we're going to build that wall. And we don't like this tinkering with chain migration. We want it ended.
Right.
I think but the negotiating positions are there, and it's not inconceivable that they can both move a little and get a deal.
I think that it's quite likely. I think that there will be a deal. But I think that it's not going to happen as a result of this bipartisan group. Okay. This proposal, I think, is dead on arrival. But there is no doubt that there's an awful lot that they have in common that probably could lead to a deal down the road.
Both sides want a deal.
That's correct.
Both sides gain politically by a deal. If the Democrats can secure 1.8 million dreamers and they stay, that's a plus for them. And if the president can build the wall, that's a plus for him.
Well, again, that plus on either side will be determined in 2018 in congressional elections.
But you think we might get a deal before that?
I think we will.
I think we will,
yes.
Okay.
And I think there's an awful lot in common that will lead you to that conclusion.
Okay. I have to ask you one question about the shooting, and I will.
Sure.
It seems that whatever restraints the law imposes on mentally disturbed people from getting a gun, not working. Your comment?
I think that what you have in the United States today is roughly 3/4 of the American people taking psychotropic drugs. We are talking about a society where violence is built into the very nature of popular culture. If we are talking about the kind of entertainment that young people engage in, it is violent. If you listen to rap music, it is violent. The violence is all around us. We in the United States tend to ignore these matters and look at one issue, guns. But it's not just guns. It is an environment where violence is promoted. And it strikes me that this is what has been overlooked in these discussions.
Herb, we appreciate your input on this, and thank you very much, sir.